next lesson here is about surface area of polygonal prisms. So surface area, just like rectangular prisms, is when we cover it up. Our focus for today's lesson is going to be on this formula, the PW plus 2B, where P stands for the perimeter of the base, and the capital B is still going to represent the area of the base, and the W is still what connects the two bases. So really we're doing the same things as volume. We're finding B, we're finding W, but we're going to add in there P for perimeter of the base. So on this triangular prism here, the base is a triangle. Area is 1/2 times base times height, which is going to be 1/2 times 3 times 2, which is just going to be 3. The perimeter we need to go around. These two have dots on the, or little tick marks on the side, which tell me they're equal, which goes back here. So I have 2.5 times 2 of the sides plus a 3, which is going to give me a perimeter of 8. My W, triangle, triangle, what connects them? There's my W. So surface area, you just plug in PW plus 2B. So P was 8 times the W is 4 plus 2 times the B value. So it's going to be 32 plus 6, which is going to be 38 centimeters squared. So 38 square centimeters here. Surface area of the cylinder, so we're going to be shaping the base, which is a circle. So area of the base is pi r squared. So we're going to have B equals 5 squared times pi. So 25 pi. Let's just go ahead and make that 78.5. Perimeter of the base, remember that is a special name. It's called circumference. So it's 2 pi r, so 2 times 3.14 times the radius is 5, so that's going to be 31.4. Don't worry about units until the very end here. W is what connects them, which is this 8.3, so my surface area is PW plus 2B, so we're going to have 31.4 times my W is 8.3 plus 2 times 78.5. So the first part of that right here gives us 260.62, and 78.5 times 2 would give us 157. So plus the 260.62. Final answer is 417.62 centimeters squared. Hopefully it kind of makes sense to you. What we're doing is by the 2B part of the formula, we're figuring out the two bases. And the PW is really taking all of this outside part times the height. So it's really finding what wraps around it. In this case, all those rectangles that are wrapping around. Take a look at the next page. Again, we show you a rectangular prism here using this as the base. So my base is a rectangle, its length times width, so 4 times 5, which is 20 for my area. The perimeter is going to be 5 times 2 plus 4 times 2, so 10 plus 8, which is 18. My W is 10, so PW plus 2B. So we're going to have 18 times 10 plus 2 times 20, so we're going to get 180 plus 40, so 220 square inches. Some people prefer to use this one just because the 2 LW is a little intense, but it's an option. Alright, in the next example, Marty is mailing his aunt the package shown. How much cardboard is used to create the shipping container? So for this one, we're again finding surface area. We need P, we need W, and we need B. Perimeter is going around, so I have 4 plus 3.6 times 2. So 3.6 times 2 would give me 7.2 plus 4 is 11.2. My W is 14 inches, and B is 1/2 times base times height. Look at my triangle, my base is 4, and my height is 3. That's going to be 6. Surface area equals PW plus 2B. So 11.2 times 14 plus 2 times 6. So 11.2 times 14 is going to give us 156.8 plus 12 is going to give us 168.8 square inches. Surface area here, perimeter, width, area of the base. Area of the base is done. W is 23. My perimeter, all the three sides are the same, so 6 times 3 is just 18. PW plus 2B is my formula. So 18 times 23 plus 2 times 15. 18 times 23 is 414 plus 30. So 444 square inches then. Go ahead, pause the video, and then come back and check these last two. Alright, here are your last two examples. The first one is just perimeter W base, final answer. The second one is a little more complicated. If you use perimeter W base, here's your square inches, but it says a quart of paint can cover 100 square feet. So will she be able to cover the whole table with one quart size can? So you need to know that 1 square foot, so this is 1 foot by 1 foot, is really 12 inches by 12 inches. So it's 144 square inches then. So 1 square foot is 144 square inches, so x square feet is 927 square inches. So in our case, we're going to have 6.4 square feet then, so we'll have way more than enough paint to be able to cover that.